Hey guys, welcome to Offshoot Comics Off Topic. I'm your host Kirby Kidd, and today I'm here with
Girly Salguero.
And Ramon Gobea.
And they are the creators of Oodon. Now, can you guys tell us a little bit about what that is?
Yeah, definitely. So Oodon is this really awesome concept. It's the never-ending Comic-Con, and what we're essentially doing is bringing the Comic-Con experience to you. Girly really came up with the idea, so I'll let her kind of go into it to start.
Sure. It started out as addressing some of the pain points that people have getting access to really cool nerdy merchandise, geeky multimedia content, and also connecting with other people who share the same passions outside of Comic-Con. I mean, Comic-Con is a great experience, national, regional, local, but they can be expensive. Sometimes you can't get to them, and the passions don't die after 3 days or 4 days. So we created this platform that allows users to aggregate multimedia, nerdy content from around the web, buy and sell, and connect with each other, connect with people who share the same passions. And that's what the platform is about. It really is, it's a social marketplace where anybody can, let's say you're a cosplayer and you've got YouTube videos and blog posts and Instagram images, you've got all this content spread out all over the internet. We aggregate it all onto your own identity page and give you the ability to sell your cosplay costumes. So that's how it works with cosplay, but there's so many different types of creators out there. It's for the professional creator, but also for the everyday fanboy or fangirl too. Maybe they create fan fiction or fan art, or maybe they don't really create a lot and they consume a ton of stuff, but they they want to buy and sell as well, or find somebody else who really digs what they do, and develop a relationship from there.
So when you mean any creator, that would mean someone like Offshoot Comics, maybe.
Exactly.
Because
exactly.
we go around the cons and stuff, but when you get to Sunday is usually a really sad day. Because it's back to the real world. But I like the idea of the never-ending Comic-Con.
Yeah, we're never going to replace the Comic-Con experience. We're never going to replace it, nor are we claiming to. But as I mentioned, the passions don't die after the Comic-Con doors close, and we're creating a never-ending platform that allows users to experience some of the same things. Eventually, we'll have virtual panels, virtual workshops, abilities for people to get together and chat, and we'll have local events that kind of mirror our online communities. But for right now, it's a social marketplace, and it has the content component and the commerce component, but it's really built on a passionate community.
I really like that because people who watch my channel know I have a gripe against Comic-Con. They tend to find a new way to tick me off every year. I mean, if it's not the badges being expensive, or the people that they have doing quote unquote security, it's and then in fact there's more people there for vampires and things like True Blood than there are for comic books.
Right.
So are you guys going to be open to just everything, or are you here just for the comic book nerd fans?
Well, we are open to everything.
Inclusiveness.
Yeah. Well, you can find people that are specific to that have very specific passions, and that's that. Well, I do understand what you're talking about.
Yeah. Here's the cool thing about our platform, though, is that it's really designed to be a more unique experience for each person. So, what this really does is it solves a big problem for people who like yourself, like Offshoot Comics, right? It takes a lot of time, energy, and effort into going out and trying to find your audience for your stories, your comics, your whatever it is you're doing. If you're on Etsy and you're making, really cool stuff, jewelry or cosplay design stuff, right? It's hard to find people. But what we're doing is basically just kind of bringing that whole community online, all the people that you run into and connect with on the con floor, and giving everyone a place to kind of hang out and share stuff offline. So with our filter system, you'll be able to really filter out the stuff that you don't care about, but also hone in on the stuff that you really love. So if you only like indie comics and you only really want to read about or see that stuff in your matrix, then that's the stuff that'll pop up for you.
I really like that. That's. I mean, I wish I could do that in real life, but yeah, that's awesome.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. It just kind of filters out all the stuff that we don't want to see, and cuts down on the clickbait headlines, and article writing, all that stuff. We're really trying to help make it easier for real people to connect to each other online.
That's cool. Through shared interest too. So it's the great thing is that there are there's tons of people out there that may not know they love comics. And so if they come on board because they like cosplay and they come across, all this comic content, they may become a fan. So there's a lot of overlap, and we just want to make it so that everybody can kind of discover cool stuff.
That's cool. Now, what kind of site is it going to be? Is it like a nerdy Facebook, or is it like a YouTube kind of thing?
Yeah, so there's the social network components, in a sense similar to Facebook, where you can follow people and find other people through common interests. But there's also that commerce component too. So multi-vendor e-commerce, like an Etsy store or an eBay store, or your own standalone store online. What brings everybody together on our site is that shared mutual interest of pop culture enthusiasm, the spectrum of it, and so users can log in, they register, and they have what's called their matrix page, which is a matrix of content and commerce and merchandise. So if they've got all this dirty content, so you've got YouTube videos and blog posts, and Offshoot Comics has all this content spread out on the internet. It's URL based. You aggregate it all onto your matrix page, and then you upload, merchandise to sell. And so when people come across, let's say they filter for comics and they find something, they find you all. They can go to your page, your matrix page, and see all the other content that you have that they may not have known about, and follow you, so that anything that you post, anything that you add, any merchandise or anything that you aggregate onto your matrix ends up in their, what we're calling their stream, which is essentially like a feed. It's where all the content and merchandise is of all the matrices that they follow, in addition to the tags that they follow too. So they can follow Offshoot Comics, or they can follow indie comics, and anything that's tagged that will end up in their stream, and it allows for greater discovery of the things that they like.
That's cool. Now, is it free to use for creators?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, it's free to use for creators. The way our revenue model is transactional, so it's if you sell something, then we take a little cut, like Etsy. Okay. And what we're thinking about is something like around 4%, but we won't be charging that for a while. We really want to make it low, so that it's about building the community, and a lot of even comic book shops or creators of all sorts, the margins could be very narrow, and we definitely don't want this to be a burden to making money. I mean, we really want it to be an opportunity for people to generate another income, or augment their income, or quit their day job and do what they absolutely love, full time. So we want to keep it low. And we don't have, it's not going to be ad based at all. So we definitely want to get away from that just bombardment of ads. And we'll figure out other revenue models or opportunities in the future for especially maybe the larger brands to be able to come on board, that have budgets and that sort of thing. But we really want to make it easy for the creator and not be burdensome at all for the creator. And we won't be charging anything for a while. So
I think that's really cool. I mean, because like a percentage of the sale seems fair, because that's a sale that you probably would not have got without your site. So seems good to me. Now, for other creators like myself who might want to put images or YouTube videos on there, would we be uploading it directly to the site, or would it be linked there? And would that affect ad revenue from the YouTube platform?
No, we actually it's URL based, and so you would we actually direct them to your YouTube channel. Even though the experience can be on our site, you're getting the credit for the view.
Right. So they could just basically stay on the Offshoot Comics page on your site and experience our content without having to actually leave that page.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's definitely cool. Are you guys going to be doing an app eventually?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. We know that that's such an important part of launching a new platform like this, and we just want to make sure that we do it right. And part of the reason that we're in beta right now is we really want to understand exactly what everyone's going to want to use this for. Because when you create a platform, you never know the main reason people are going to use it. So we want to make sure that the app is perfectly functional the way everyone's going to want to use it on their mobile device.
Yeah. It's and this is really a complex platform. It's essentially building a social network and a multi-vendor e-commerce platform all in one, and it's a lot of functionality. So we want to have a robust back end, and so having it browser based. Plus, there's the ability for people. It's not just links. I mean, you can create text based content too. So movie reviews. Fan fiction, whatever it is, there's an opportunity to create text-based content, and that's kind of difficult to do on, even short form. Sometimes it's difficult to do on a mobile device. So we definitely value the mobile experience, and we want to get something out there that people can use, can access on their mobile devices, but. We're doing it in stages, but we will have something out there for launch.
Awesome. Now, is there any kind of like a forum platform or any way we can interact with our subscribers on there?
Yeah. So right now, I mean, we want to investigate potential chat rooms and things like that. Kind of like redo the chat room, but right now, the way for people to communicate. Let's say you post a piece of content. People can comment on that content or that piece of merchandise. So they can comment, and it's all kind of like content specific. So we will have the ability in the future for there to be like a discussion room or something like that. But right now it's content specific. But we do have something where you can, let's say you want to start a conversation, and let's say it's like. I know, something controversial.
Was Batman versus Superman good?
No,
yeah, exactly.
No, it was not.
Yeah, right. So you could throw that up there and then add an image, and then people could comment and
you basically can start a thread. Yeah,
exactly. So we're starting basic with that, and but we will definitely make sure that there's an ability for people to engage in lively conversation.
And the threads will be considered for being trending or popular in searches. So if there's a conversation that's getting a lot of traction, then it may shoot up to the top in popularity or as a trending subject.
Okay. Now, as a gamer, whenever I hear the word beta, the very first thing that pops in my head is, when is it actually coming out?
Yeah. Well, we did a lot of we've done alpha testing, and we've worked out a lot of the main bugs. Beta is sort of a twofold. There's a twofold purpose for it. One is to load users on in a controlled fashion, so that we really get to engage with them, understand what issues they're having, and find out, get feedback, prioritize all that, figure out what's absolutely essential for public launch. So that's that's one of the reasons we're doing beta. But the other is just as important, if not more so, and that's we want this in a private beta setting to load users that have content and merchandise to seed the site with a bunch of stuff, so that when we do launch to the public, I mean, there's nothing sadder than a marketplace with nothing there. Right. So we want to make sure to have enough content and merchandise to fill the site, not overly. We don't want to wait too long, but to have some really cool things to see and do for the public once we do go live. So we're hoping to go live. I kind of I'm a little hesitant to say because I just you never know what can happen. But ideally, it would be great to go live before holiday buying season this year. So we're aiming for October, and we just want to. We're just starting to add beta users now. So I think that it's doable, and that's the reason we're doing it that way.
That's awesome, yeah. And it's good for us because we're launching the first demo for our first video game in October. So that would be a cool thing for us to debut. Now, I like the concept. You guys seem cool. I like your graphic. It looks good. And I'm interested. So I would definitely like to, sign Offshoot Comics up for the beta.
Well, we love it. We love it.
Great.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I love the idea of one place because, like, for me and Walter, the other co-owner, we're not fond of having to search a lot of different places for stuff. I like to be able to just load up one thing and have it all be there. So I think what you guys are doing is a really, really cool idea. In fact, that it's going to be, for the most part, free, and then just a little bit of the transaction. That's perfect. I think that's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. We love hearing that. I mean, we knew we were on the right track, and that our hearts are in the right place. We're doing it for the right reasons, and I think it resonates with people. So we'd love to get your feedback, and we'd love to maybe do a feature on you or something on our blog post as well, on our blog.
That'd be amazing. So guys, definitely, I want you guys to keep up with Oodon. Hopefully, we're going to be on there very soon, and you'll be able to just go there and look at all our stuff, buy our comics, keep up with our game development. Now, outside of just the general website, which you can give that too, but where are all the places that people can keep up with you online?
So we're starting up our Instagram, so that'll be up this weekend, and then we'll have our Twitter as well, which is just at Oodon Pop.
So yeah, it's Oodon was taken, but Oodon Pop is the legal name of our company. So it's OODON POP. So on Instagram, Facebook, and also Twitter, it's Oodon Pop.
All right. So there it is, guys. The call is out to all my other comic book and cosplay friends. You've been looking for a place to do this kind of thing. It exists now. So get on it.
Yep. Get on the beta list. We're excited to launch this year. So help us get there.
I'm definitely going to be sending this around to all my other creator friends in the community, so I'm looking forward to it. Thank you guys for coming on. We really appreciate it. I look forward to talking to you more. Until next time, guys, I've been your host, Kirby Kid, and I've been here with...
Oodon.
Oodon.
The never-ending Comic-Con.
Thanks, guys.